Well, from coxless fours to coxed fours now in the programme. This is the Britannia Challenge Cup up at the start. On the left-hand side of your screen, Molesey Boat Club, and on the right-hand side of your screen, Northwich Rowing Club. And all that noise off the start, you can really hear those coxes, Kath.
This is an event where you have, a lot of power and a problem actually with the Molesey crew there off their start. They were trying to put so much power in, it's got a bit ragged. They've missed a few strokes, and that is a huge opportunity for Northwich to try and capitalise on. There'll be some sort of slight panic. There'll be adrenaline that will have flowed there that's given Northwich a bit of a chance here to nudge ahead.
Yeah, this is the kind of battle of the north versus the south. Northwich from Cheshire, up in the northwest. Molesey Boat Club from down on the Thames stretch, and previous winners here in the Britannia Challenge Cup many a time. So certainly on paper, you'd think that Molesey Boat Club one's here to watch, but Northwich here keeping pace in these early stages. So
that, I'm not quite sure why, whether it was they caught possibly the puddles, but that was a big sort of error, almost came to a standing stop. But they're a really practiced crew, and Molesey are back in train. They're back into their rhythm. The cox maybe helped them as well to call it, to get them, no panic. They'll know what to call, they know what the rhythm looks like, and that's now, this is a long enough course for you to recover from that, and now they're into that more powerful, longer stroke back in front.
And this is a great shot of the cox here. We can see the cox of the Molesey Boat Club crew as we come past this camera at the Fawley timing marker. That's Thomas Critchlow of Molesey Boat Club, a design engineer for McLaren F1 team. They're sitting facing the finish line, but that's really tough when your crew who's behind you, who you can't see, have had a fault, have had an error. How do you kind of, get that sense and know what to say to recover?
Oh, he's a design engineer at McLaren F1. He knows how to stay calm under pressure, I think. This is what we practice for, isn't it? And as a cox, you can only control what you can control. So you're always thinking about how do you get the best out of your crew. They knew what it should feel like. And after that little hiccup, they've just gone right back onto the race plan. As you say, Molesey, this is an event they know well. And therefore, they know what it takes. They know how to get it back, and they're looking very powerful at the moment. They've got some good experience in that crew, variety of, learning through at Sydney University Boat Club. Philip Kaufman at 24 there, studying in Germany, and Ryan Notter at 3, national schools winner, schools head winner. So these guys have been rowing for some years and looking at the moment like they're really dominating this race now.
Yeah, you mentioned the crew's Sydney University Boat Club there, Philip Kaufman. A couple of links to Sydney, actually. Toby Tegg in the Bowsey off to Sydney Rowing Club next year. So lots of links to Down Under in that crew. Yeah, exactly. We just saw some shots there of the back of the Northwich crew. Some more interesting stats about this Northwich crew that are trailing two sets of brothers in this crew. We've got Harry Taylor and Craig Taylor in the bow pair, so that's closest to us. And then in the stern pair, we've got Finn Lawton and George Lawton, who have rowed together for some time.
That's quite interesting, isn't it? Because your relationship within a crew is pretty intense, and if you then go to the same home as well, wow, it can help you because you know each other really, really well. I should imagine sometimes it's a bit tense as well. But yeah, what a great effort. They have really all the way through put it in. They're fighting through the inclusions. But Molesey, they're the second-ranked crew, and that class is showing out today.
Yeah, fourth fastest club at the Metropolitan Regatta, Dorney Lake, in the club coxed fours, so ones to watch here for later in the regatta. But great to see Northwich back here again. They qualified back in 2021. The two Lawton brothers, part of that crew, and coached by Jed Barlow, who has been coaching these boys, some of them for over 10 years. So a big shout out to Jed. But unfortunately, it's going to be an exit on the Tuesday here of Henley Royal Regatta in this Britannia Challenge Cup to see Molesey Boat Club progress through in this event once again. So there we have it, the confirmation that Molesey Boat Club there beating Northwich Rowing Club to progress in the Britannia Challenge Cup.